when this composer was writing. So most of this, when we play kind of solos like this, they're mostly transcriptions, So I'd really like highly urge you to try to check out a recording, find a recording and listen to it, which I'm sure maybe you have. Yeah, that's good. That's step one. Another thing too, that'll just help you become more authentic to the era, get your mindset in that kind of era, because saxophone we weren't playing in that era, but we had to do our best to try to emulate that. Um, Another thing too is the reed sounds a little soft, and I know that as a saxophone player, sometimes you play your reed forever, and reeds are expensive, and like especially in middle school, we're not like making tons of money and stuff sometimes. But try to experiment with getting a newer reed, and it'll give you more of a dynamic contrast too. What's funny, I was thinking, is like when you have a soft reed, your articulation for like staccatos and stuff come out really good because it's so easy to articulate. But tenutos and stuff are really hard, and holding out notes and octaves and stuff, and usually you get on the verge where you're about to hit an overtone or squeak or something because it was the reed. And I know it's mainly not all your problems with I'm sure it's just the reed problems. But yeah, just get a harder reed. Also, it's time to start thinking about like phrasing, and style a little bit more, like shaping the line. In general, when you have a line that goes up, shape the line crescendo. When it goes down, decrescendo, unless it's specifically marked in the piece. Another thing too is when you're playing with a great accompanist, like Mark, right? Yeah. Mark, when you're playing with a great accompanist, he's really solid on his time, So like it's a duet, and it'll make his life feel a lot better too. Like how much did you practice this with the metronome?
Like half the time.
Okay, yeah. So let's try to bump that up to all the time, because when you line it up with the pianist, it should just be, you're just making like musical decisions, and just it has to be really rhythmic, And at the beginning, it's a little nebulous there, but you have a good accompanist where he had your back, which is always good to have a good accompanist. But just make sure that it's really rhythmic and put it with the metronome. It'll make both your lives better. It'll be awesome. But yeah, good job. You're in good hands. Good job. Yeah.